Hey everybody, it's darthlord1997 coming at you guys with another Godzilla video. And now that G-Fest is come and gone, it's time for me to start talking about what I did at G-Fest and what I got at G-Fest. First will be my G-Fest collection update. Alright, the first figure I got at G-Fest was the Bandai 1954 Godzilla, because the Bandai Creation one, is starting to get old to me, but now I got the more accurate looking Bandai one, so I'm going to use this in an upcoming project. Alright, next, sorry about that. Next I got the Bandai Heisei Rodan, or Fire Rodan as more fans like to call him. Next I got the Trendmasters Heisei Mothra to go with my Heisei Batra, or Trendmasters Batra, that I bought and did a toy review of. Alright, next, for a surprisingly $5, I got this Ultraman figure. It's not the Bandai one that most people have, I can tell that, but I like this figure. I mean, he's actually in a more fighting pose. Oop, dropped him. He has the same articulation. So, there's that Ultraman figure. Next up is the one I'm really glad I got. The Bandai 75 Mecha Godzilla. And this cost me $75. Yeah, this was not cheap. But as you probably can tell, notice I added orange spots here, because I just don't like how it was completely all gray and so bland. But yeah, I definitely like this figure better than the Bandai Creation one. I mean, in terms of articulation and pose, I mean, articulation's almost the same as the Bandai Creation one, but the whole position is better than the Bandai Creation one, but the Bandai Creation one has better in detail. But there are enough of reviews of this figure on YouTube for you to understand, so I'm not doing a review. Next up is the other one I'm really glad I got. The Bandai Japan Mecha King Ghidorah. And this was about $60. Yeah, that, for those of you who wish to go to G-Fest, make sure to bring a lot of money, because they are not cheap. And yes, I added a little green spot there with a green Sharpie, and it looks really cool now. But yep, Ghidorah. See if he fits back here. Now, for my Ultraman figures I bought, with the exception of Ultraman right back there. For my Kaiju Universe series, I bought the Bandai Gamora. So now I have Gamora and the Bandai Red King. So that's it for the figures. Now for my other stuff I got at G-Fest. I got here this Godzilla Kingdom of Monsters Comic Madness comic, which is basically a different cover for issue 1. So issue 1 of Godzilla Kingdom of Monsters. I got a second copy. I'll explain how I ended up getting this at the What I Did at G-Fest video. Now, for the two comics I'm really glad I got. I got the Godzilla Rulers of Earth, issue 8, where Godzilla fights Biollante, and only Godzilla and Jet Jaguar appear in this. Well, and Biollante as well, but Godzilla and Jet Jaguar are the only monsters on this cover right here who appear in it. Zilla's not in it, which was pretty much the reason why I got this. But I'm still glad I got this. It was really cool to see him fight Biollante. And issue 2 of Godzilla Rulers of Earth, with the actual decent fight between Godzilla and Zilla. Not just the final wars, boom, kaboom. You know, we all know what happens in that. So, that's my G-Fest collection update. Not really a whole lot of figures, because G-Fest is a bit pricey, but I say it's a good haul. Then next video I'll be doing a what I did at G-Fest. I'll see you guys.